My name is Sadie Rich, and today I will be doing the artist critique, and I will be critiquing someone else's work. The wire sculpture. This wire sculpture was created by the artist Lynette Lambert. There is no title to the work of art that I could find. The sculpture that Lynette created is an abstract form of a bird caught in flight. The scale of the sculpture seems to be larger than a real-life bird. The wings of the bird are outstretched on either side of the body, and the head and the beak are pointed upwards towards the sky. The sculpture is created from a thin, dark black wire that is bent and wound to create the form. Lynette photographed her sculpture against a white background that helps to contrast and emphasize the lines in the piece. The wire material seemed to emphasize the line quality of the artwork and the shapes seen in it. Lynette primarily uses one principle of design to help create her work of art and to share her message, but she uses this principle in a couple different ways to create a lot of interest. This principle of design is line quality. The choice to use wire as the medium seems to be an obvious emphasis on line. Lynette uses her wire in her sculpture to create a varied and inconsistent line. The lines of the sculpture are wobbly and imperfect. I believe that Lynette uses these imperfections to emphasize the motion and humanity in her piece. The imperfections seem very human, and they hold energy that reflects movement and life. This is further depicted with the curves of the line. Curving lines remind the viewer of motion and life. Curves are often seen in nature. Straight and perfect lines are manufactured and seem sterile and lacking life. Lynette's bird has many curves and bends within its body and wings. The wings of the sculpture seem to gently curve perpendicular to the body. The wings of the bird bring me to my next element that Lynette uses in her work of art: horizontal lines. The horizontal lines of the wings overpower the vertical nature of the bird's body. Horizontal lines create emotions of stability and tranquility in the viewer. The horizontal wings add to the movement of the piece and seem to create a feeling of calmness and peace. Lynette uses these different aspects of line to create a work of art that reflects feelings of life, movement, and tranquility. I think Lynette's artwork is a representation of the concept of movement and freedom. The form of the bird is frozen in flight. Flight is something that we as a society use as a metaphor for freedom and peace. The sky is so calm, and to be able to freely move throughout it is a wonder that brings peace and tranquility to a person. The flight of Lynette's bird seems to capture this feeling. Lynette uses her principles of design and her quality of line to create work of art that it not only looks great, but also successfully impacts the viewer's emotions and thoughts. Lynette leaves her viewers wishing that they could be as free as a bird flying through the great blue sky. I think that Lynette did a great job in her creation of this sculpture. The form of the bird is clear and well constructed. Lynette also skillfully employs the qualities of line to her advantage to emphasize the emotions and feelings in the work that really bring it to life. Her message is clear and easy to understand. Lynette's sculpture allows a space for her viewers to put themselves in the body of the bird and to feel the freedom of flight and the energy of